We're back at the garden. Lovely traffic. Just love it. Doesn't seem to be things don't seem to be really escalating any quicker here. They're not growing it very well. Kind of getting a little discouraged. That's the asparagus, but it's doing okay. It actually. Those little peppers, I took the little fruits off of them. That's that first clone tomato. A clone tomato. And there was eggplants. They're doing pretty good. They're growing, I think. I see a bud on that one. And that tomato plant is kind of taking a turn physically, not just. This one's not doing much here either. I mean, I'm looking, I'm seeing some little missing leaves. I guess I'm going to have to take and do some more trimming. I've been trimming along the way, trying to get plants to kind of, start growing again. This one, I cropped the top of it in hopes it might start to grow again, because it's just not doing much. I don't get it. I'm watering them. I'm fertilizing them. I'm speaking to them. I mean, granted, it's warm, but, they've got everything they need to grow. That tree is just going nuts. If anybody remembers when I first brought it in, oh, man. Look at that. Look at all that. They've gotten bigger and bigger. I'm going to have to go ahead and start doing some trimming or some changing on the way it's growing. Pretty good. And it's a little water hog. I can put water in that thing and its little reservoir there. And it will just suck it right up. The basil, I just moved it around, changed its direction. There you go. Poor green pepper plant don't look too good. I trimmed most of everything, trying to accelerate your growth. In some cases, I don't think that's working too well. Instead, I'm getting more brown leaves. I'm going to leave that one alone for right now. Maybe crop its top or something in another couple days, but don't do anything. Second clone. Like 3 weeks. Not bad. A lot of roots going. Another asparagus. That little tree there. That little bonsai I got for like $6. Couldn't pass it up, remember? Oh yeah. Here's a tomato plant. Starting to get some spurs coming off. What would be suckers if this thing just gets some flowers going? We might have some veggies this year, sometime. But we've also added another feature here. Over here, I bought these. They're Miracle-Gro seed pods. I bought those for 50 cents each, and so there's 4 of them, and they're supposed to be lettuce, 2 things of lettuce, zucchini, and cucumber, I think. But we're trying to get it going with a air bath. So the hose comes in here, runs down to the ground. See that little gray thing down there? That's the air pump. They're just flowing air to it. To an air stone, and it's sitting there bubbling away. I don't know if you can see it too well, but I see it right there on the top. So, they've been bubbling away for about, I think, around I'm going to say a week, maybe a little less. I don't know. But I got the air pump and the air stone and everything. It was all of about, I think $7. So that worked out good. So here it is now, August, and there's been some changes going on. You see all this mess I've actually gone through and started straightening it up a little bit better. That's a bunch of planting medium down there. Water, always. That's that pump. Great big old pump, big monster. And this is that spray manifold I was working on. The red ones, the red heads, red tip. See those right there? Those are 360 degree sprays. The green ones are 180s. And of course that is going to go in there. I cleaned up a big mess over here. Gonna straighten that up a little better. And back here to the greenhouse where things seem to be doing a little better since I lowered that light. See how much lower it is now? We'll go inside and give you a better look. Right. Hanging down real nice and low now. Ooh, nice and bright, okay? We're back in here. Had a little haze going on with those lights, so I had to check and see if I needed to clean the lens, and of course I did. See, they're not doing too bad, the plants. There goes those. Asparagus, they're still going pretty good. That little tiny tomatoes, trying. Over here we got yellow peppers trying to give me some growth. You see that? Got a couple of leaves on the ground now. This right there, you can't see it very well, but inside there. Those little white things right there are sponges. They're for starting plants, and those plants are going to be lettuce and spinach. Eggplant over here is still going pretty good. Oh, crack, crack. Old man. And of course there's those bell peppers. They're still kicking. This guy's doing a little better. I think we finally have a little bit better idea of what we're doing here. I'm not used to growing things in pots. And nobody bothered to tell me it's a hell of a lot more tricky. It's a whole lot trickier. But, okay. We're going to be doing a lot more. Here, we gotta do something with you. You're doing great. You're doing good. You're doing okay. This one, got going crazy. And there goes. That little bonsai is just not getting along. It doesn't like it. Something's not right. I don't know if I'm overwatering it. I don't know if I'm underwatering it. I don't know what the heck the problem is, but it don't seem to like it. And this is the top for this. It'll go right here like this on there, and it'll be filled with its water. Course, water content. These will fill each hole like that. See? And then they're going to get filled. They're going to get, the sponges are going to go in there after I put a little bit of this around to hold it up. These are clay pebbles. They're designed for aquaponic use. And then on our second branch of our journey, the next branch of our journey, which is actually the third branch of this journey, we're going to be getting into, oh look, another one. another pump. And the next one's going to be a lettuce aquabed. Probably going to be in the house in PVC tube. Make it a little easier so it doesn't damage anything. Be a little less cumbersome than that. But we will talk about that soon. This gives you the update. Like I said, it's August. We've got everything we need. We've got our pH formula. We got stuff to test our pH formula. We got air stones for the propagation. We got air line for the propagation. Propagation is for the cloning. The cloning is more the propagation I'm referring to. So there you got an idea of what we're doing today, where we're at. I said, this leg of the journey probably didn't turn out as well as I'd like it to. But it's still warm out and we still have time. There still may be tomatoes before it gets cold here. We'll see.